Watching Kantara. Chapter 1 feels like stepping into a ritual you know well, but with new colors and bigger drums. Rishabh Shetty returns not just as actor, but as director and storyteller, carrying the weight of expectations from Kantara 2022, the folklore, the land, the spirits. The prequel aims for spectacle, mythic scope, and emotional echoes of its predecessor. Sometimes it succeeds brilliantly, sometimes the weight shows. Visually, the film is stunning. The cinematography by Arvind Kashyap and others treats you to lush forests, mist, flames, foliage, shrines. Every image feels alive, like the land itself is a character. Rituals, folk elements, Buddha Kola sequences, folklore iconography, these aren't just decorations, they carry a pulse. Ajanish Loknath's music and sound design give these moments breath. When drums, chants, wind, flame, and crowd move together, you feel both awe and unease. It's the kind of cinema that works on senses as much as story. Many reviews highlight these moments, especially the chase scene with wrath and horses, the battle in the forest pre-interval, and the climax, which many say is a spiritual spat of justice. Performance-wise, Shetty is strong. He carries the mythic and human duality, rage, fear, faith, defiance. The supporting cast, including Rukmini Vasanth, brings depth. She has quiet strength, lends emotional weight to scenes where the myth threatens to silence the people. The rituals and villagers around Shetty's character are well drawn in many scenes. You believe in their labor, their fears, their loyalties. Where Chapter 1 doesn't fully land is pacing and emotional balance. The first half feels expansive, details, rituals, setup, but sometimes it feels like spectacle is trying to fill narrative gaps. Some characters introduced or underused, their motivations skimmed instead of explored. Some of the VFX in large battle, ritual scenes receive criticism for not consistent polish. And for viewers who loved Kantara for its grounded tension, the new film occasionally pulls toward epic overdrive, which can reduce impact when the story demands emotional subtlety. The emotional highs are real. The climax, in particular, is being called by many reviews the soul of the film, a moment where myth, land, spirit, resistance all converge. That is where Kantara 2 shows what it wants to be. More than background folklore, more than festival spectacle, but a story of oppression and roots, of what is owed to land and memory. When characters stand up, not with arrogance but with belief, it hits. Still, because this is a prequel, it carries the burden of comparison. Everything is measured against Kantara 2022, its intensity, its raw emotional edges, its rural feeling. Many audience reactions say Chapter 1 is perhaps more grand, more visual, but less intimate. The first film's charm was in its controlled scale. This one sometimes bursts beyond what it can sustain. Also, some scenes of comedy or attempts at lighter moments feel out of tune when juxtaposed with the ritual gravity or battle sequences. In terms of impact, Kantara, Chapter 1 is already making waves. Advance bookings, audience expectations are high. The cultural themes, land rights, spiritual belief, folklore, oppression, continue to resonate, especially in rural and tribal areas. It feels timely. People are again interested in stories of identity, heritage, environment. In that sense, Shetty's prequel does more than nostalgia, it pushes forward conversation. If I had to sum it up, Kantara 2 is bold, often beautiful, and spiritually loud. It doesn't always replicate the intimate intensity of Kantara 2022, but maybe that wasn't its intention. Instead, it builds myth, scale, and asks us to remember. For many moments, rituals, heroism, nature, you'll sit up in your chair. And yes, it's worth watching on the big screen to feel that scale. Kantara. Chapter 1 is a powerful prequel that balances folklore, big visuals, and emotional weight. It has flaws in pacing and character depth, but its highs are high, especially for fans of the original and those who believe movie magic can be ritual.
Hope you like the video. See you with another interesting video. Bye then, signing off from Black and Blank.